Alrighty, welcome back everybody to the Weekly Insider. Week 8 picks coming at you this fine Thursday morning. Last week, we'll go over it real quick. I had 9 correct. Tyler had 11
out of 13.
You're nasty. Oh yeah, that's right. Buy him again. So yeah, excuse me.
Well, he could have done that.
Special guest Leo is here. He was here all day yesterday, and so he's here today. Well, okay. All right, Week 8. Let's hop right into it, baby. Let's go with our Thursday night game, which I think, if I read the tweet correctly,
Adams and Lazard are out.
Yep. Randall Cobb season, baby.
I don't even know who it's going to be.
Randall Cobb season.
Malik Turner.
Shh. But listen, there was a tweet. I think it was might have been like Field Yates or something. He said this is the first primetime game in I want to say, I don't remember the years. I'd have to look it up. But where two teams are facing off in a primetime game on a 6-game win streak. 6+ game win streak. So that's kind of interesting. And yeah, so Packers lost first week. They just, I don't know what it was exactly, but they got beat week 1. And then obviously the Cardinals are undefeated. So we got Green Bay at Arizona. So take it away, brother, while I look this up real quick.
Definitely going to go with the Cardinals. With the Packers wide receivers being out, they already have a pretty below average group of playmakers, honestly. Take out the best receiver in football, and then their number 2 receiver, Lazard, who's honestly not much better than their number 5. But take out Adams, and it's honestly just going to have to be a huge game from Aaron Jones or... Oh, they are getting David Bakhtiari back, I believe, at left tackle, so that's going to help the run game and the pass protection. But, I mean, Cardinals are just playing great on both sides of the ball right now, so I'm going to go with the Cardinals here.
Yeah, with the what he said, the receivers out, I don't see the Green Bay Packers really winning this game, unfortunately. With as good as Aaron Rodgers is, I just think that Cardinals offense is just firing on all cylinders. Their defense is playing well. They're just a better all-around team. So I am definitely going with the Cardinals as well.
Is Jair Alexander back yet?
Maybe.
Because that would be big, because the Packers' pass rush is starting to look better. They're really... Oh. Okay. I thought it just said he's having cesarean surgery. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I don't think he's back.
I don't think he's back yet. But anyway, yeah. I was going to say, if he's back, I might go with the Packers here. I think their defense is solid.
Tough.
But, yeah, I'm going to stick with the Cardinals.
Yeah, me too. All right, next game, we got the Carolina Panthers at the Atlanta Falcons. Ooh, Panthers.
67% on the Falcons.
I'm picking the Falcons, so
I'm going with the Panthers.
All right, pick them.
I mean...
I don't know, dude. Falcons offense been playing pretty well.
Yeah, but we realize who they've done this against, right? Hasn't it been the Jets, Giants, and Dolphins? 3 probably the 6 worst teams in football.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I think those are the 3 teams.
You're going against another team who's lost 4 straight. So.
Yeah, but I just think they're better at almost every single position except for quarterback. Might be about it.
Running back, put Cordell Patterson back there. Better than Hubbard.
Probably.
Yeah.
I guess he's a better receiver, but I mean it's a pure runner.
Better tight end.
Yeah, I forgot about tight end.
Receivers are relatively similar. You got Calvin Ridley. Gage has been coming up a little bit.
Moore and Ridley are very close.
I'm taking Moore over Ridley for sure. I'm not discrediting.
But I'll take the other guys over Falcons' other guys.
Robbie Anderson sucks. That guy's...
Yeah, so does Russell Gage.
I mean, he still catches balls that are thrown to him.
Yeah, Robbie
Anderson's
had some drops.
He's thinking about both the receivers.
Yeah, I know. Put them together.
Yeah, Robbie Anderson is not playing well at all this year.
Let me just double check this.
So, yeah.
All right, no, they beat, I think, Washington, the Jets, and Dolphins. I don't fucking know. Either way, the last 4 games have been for the Falcons, the Giants, Washington, the Jets, and Miami. So, I don't know. I don't care.
You've also said it before, too. Falcons have a new offensive coordinator, so just getting used to it.
They're getting better and better on offense, obviously. But I don't know. I think Panthers should bounce back. Definitely.
Should, yeah.
Who did they just lose to? The Giants? Granted, I just said the Falcons. Giants suck, but I don't know. Panthers, I feel like their offense can't be really playing much worse than it is. So, we'll see.
I still root for Sam Darnold. I don't want him to suck.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening anymore. What's going on, dude?
It's weird because he came out playing well, and then suddenly he's not anymore, and I don't really know. I don't know if it's decision-making, accuracy, what it is. But, I mean, he still is 24, but it's year 4 in the league. It's definitely make or break for him.
Yeah, I think so, too.
I guess young as he is.
What kind of contract did he sign?
This is his 4th year. He's first-round pick, so I don't know for sure if they picked up his 5th-year option.
Oh, gotcha.
I would assume they did.
Yeah.
Or else they just traded picks for a 1-year rental.
Basically.
So I'm going to guess they picked up his option.
Probably. All right, well, that brings us to our next game. We got Miami at the Buffalo Bills. Not much of a choice here. Buffalo all the way.
I think I've been saying it for 3 weeks. I think it's time to agree. The Dolphins' defense is not good.
It's booty cheeks.
Last year, they were number 1 in turnovers forced, I believe. And that's a statistic that just hardly ever is, like, consistent year to year.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's very hard to...
Didn't they go... Wasn't it a
force
record
turnovers.
that they had, like, a turnover in, like, 28 games or something like that? At least one turnover in...
28 straight games?
Or something like that.
No idea.
I don't know. I thought that was a stat that I was seeing, but could be wrong.
But, yeah, they're not forcing those turnovers now. Xavier Howard doesn't have a pick every game, basically. I don't even know what else they lost from last year, really. But their defense is taking a huge step back. The offense, honestly, hasn't looked bad. But their offensive line is terrible. Their running game is virtually non-existent. And Tua is an average quarterback. I don't think he's that bad. Like, I would probably take him over, like...
I do not like lefty
Jimmy
quarterbacks.
Garoppolo.
I do not like lefty quarterbacks.
I mean, that doesn't really matter.
He just throws so awkwardly, man.
Forgot, yeah, Michael Vick, horrible.
I never said that. But he's also... You cannot compare Tua and Mike Vick. One runs like a 4.240 or a 4.340.
4.4.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. As a quarterback, that's absurd.
I think Tua's still a second-year guy. I think he'll be fine.
I think
he'll be a... I don't want to say, like, a journeyman quarterback, but a guy that's, like... I guess in the same breath as, like, Tyrod, I guess, where it's, like, teams are going to be like, yeah, we'll sign him to start this year. And then, you know, as long as the doctor doesn't puncture his lung, he'll be all right. He'll be fine. He'll be solid.
If they didn't puncture his lung, Justin Herbert would have never been discovered.
Yeah, and if he didn't do whatever he did in Cleveland, Baker Mayfield never would have started. And then if he didn't do whatever happened with his hamstring, Davis Mills never would have started.
No, it was in Buffalo.
And then Josh Allen, too. It's been 4 straight spots.
Yeah, but Davis Mills stinks. So, for whatever reason, the curse or the tradition ended in Houston.
Davis Mills stunk, then he was good, then he stunk, and now we know he stinks.
Now we know he's trash. It's kind of like when you smell something, you're like, you take a double take, is that good? You're like, no, it's still bad. All right, let's go to the next game. We got the 49ers at the Bears.
Ooh, my 2 favorite 6-round running backs, which I mentioned yesterday.
Ooh, I'm going to go with the other running back who plays in Chicago. I'm going to go with the Bears.
I'm going with the 49ers because that Bears defense is just fucking pathetic. Or Bears offense is fucking pathetic. And even the defense is
Listen,
like, all right.
I agree the Bears offense is absolute dog trash. But they got to have a good week sometime, bro. They're going on like 5 weeks in a row.
Because it's not good.
Trash. I know. Bro, I don't know.
The receivers aren't living up to the hype. The quarterback is not good. And the offensive line is pretty dang bad. Even though the running game has been pretty good.
I believe.
And they're going up against a really good defensive line. So this is just not the game for this offensive line to somehow figure it out and Justin Fields to be making quick decisions.
Yeah, actually, I keep going with the Bears every week, and I think I get it wrong. So I'm going to go with the 49ers.
So I'm going to go with the Bears.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'll go with 49ers.
I have gone past 3 weeks with the Bears. Except the Bears did beat the Raiders, so who knows?
They've beaten the Raiders and the Bengals, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And they have 3 wins. So that's only 2. You only said 2 teams.
I know. I'm saying they beat 2 good teams.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who the third one is.
I don't know. They're hit or miss.
But
I'm going to go with the 49ers.
I'm going with the 49ers. I'm all the way out on the Bears this year. Justin Fields clearly needed a year to sit and learn. And
he's like a kid.
them winning those 2 games with him, the first 2 games he started when Dalton was out, probably screwed them for the rest of the year. Because then it was like, oh, we've won 2. How can we bench him now? We've won 2 games. The fan base obviously all wants him in there. And I was like, well, this is why I probably shouldn't have. Andy Dalton, the offense wasn't good, but at least you were going to get
a veteran
17
leader,
to 20.
All right, let's move on to the next one. We got a pretty interesting one, actually. The Steelers versus the Browns. Steelers actually haven't looked that bad, but the Browns are still a little banged up, and they don't even know what's going on with Baker Mayfield yet.
Yeah.
But, man.
I'm going with the Browns.
I'm going with the Steelers.
I don't think Case Keenum's that far off a top 32 quarterback.
No,
I think he's
not.
the highest paid backup in the league. Well, highest paid backup in the sense like he was signed to be a backup. Like Dalton, I think he's higher paid, but he was signed to be a starter. I think Keenum got like 2 years, like $7 to $9 million a year.
Yeah.
So I mean, we've seen him be solid. We've seen him be bad also. But I don't know. I don't think the offense is like going to be bad by any means, especially with Chubb coming back. I think they can run the ball. And the Steelers have a great D line, but Browns are maybe the best offensive line in the league, especially if Jack Conklin's back at right tackle. I'm going to go with the Browns. Steelers offense is just yucky. And the way the Browns have been beaten a lot has been deep, like big plays. And I don't think the Steelers hit many of those. If they do, it's like an underneath pass that goes.
I think their longest like scoring play this year was to Deontay Johnson, and it was like a 54-yard touchdown. So.
And then like was it like a 30-yard pass or like a 60-yard
I think
pass?
it was a 40-yard pass.
Okay.
Like a deep ball. He caught it probably around like the 20.
Gotcha.
So.
But I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Yeah. I 100% agree. I think it's like a 50-50 matchup, to be honest. People really leaning the Browns, but I don't know. The Browns have looked poo-poo. So.
You might get your wish next this game.
God, we got the friggin'... Oh, sorry, buddy. We got the Eagles versus the Lions. Go Lions! Woohoo! Dan Campbell, get him one damn win, please. For fuck's sake.
So you're picking the Lions?
I'm picking the Lions, bro.
I might go with the Eagles. I just think the Lions might have the worst
I know,
roster.
bro.
No, second worst roster in the league.
They're so close.
Because the Texans exist.
That's true.
I'm going to go with the Eagles, though. I think the defense is better. I think the offense is better.
Mm-hmm. It's a good matchup for the Eagles, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Minshew, I should be activated this week with Flacco getting traded. But I don't think Hurts struggles that much this game. Who did they just lose to, the Eagles? I forget who the Eagles just lost to, but Hurts looked really bad until the end of the game.
Oh, it was Cowboys.
No, it was not. Cowboys are on bye.
Raiders.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
Who do you think, Leo? The Lions, right?
Bark Eagles, bark!
Bark Eagles. Yeah, instead of fly Eagles, fly Bark Eagles.
What are you doing here, bro?
Oh shit! All right, let's go to the next one. We got the Titans at the Colts. I'm gonna roll with the Colts here. Titans had a big game against KC, but I like the way the Colts have been playing.
I gotta make my picks here, dude. Well, two back-to-back big wins, Bills and Chiefs. But the Colts are starting to get healthier. Things are starting to click. Huh?
No.
Wentz is starting to move around the pocket and run with the ball a little more. He's pushing the ball downfield a little bit thanks to his ankle. Both of his ankles no longer being sprained, I assume. There's an earthquake.
What?
Poof. I don't know, man. Do I want to go with the Colts or with the Titans? This is a tough one. It's 88-12 on ESPN, but I think people are... I'm going to go with the Colts. Did you go with the Colts, too? Mm-hmm. I'm going to go with the Colts in this one. Just because, I don't know, I think the Titans, they've won 2 big games in a row, but I just don't think they're like anything crazy. I think they're going to be a very week-to-week team. And the Colts, I don't know, I just like the Colts on both sides of the ball. Mm-hmm. I think they're the best team in that division. But they had a really tough schedule to start and had a lot of injuries early. So it was just, nothing was going their way the first few weeks.
Okay. Next game is a great one for the Bengals to continue to
win. Why
win.
are 2% picking the Jets? They're starting Mike White. Maybe Joe Flacco? I don't know, because he was there last year, so maybe he knows.
Bengals at the Jets. Going Bengals. No other discussion. Yeah. It's Bengals look good. Next game.
I do want to mention this because I saw someone mention on Twitter. The Jets gave a 6th-round pick for Joe Flacco, and it's a new offensive coordinator. So he was there last year, but it's obviously a different system now. Mm-hmm. So it's unlikely, I would assume, that he comes in and starts this week. And Zach Wilson's only out 2 to 4 weeks. So they basically just gave up a 6th-rounder for a 3-week quarterback. Is he that much better than
no.
Mike White? I mean, Mike White sucks.
I mean, granted, Joe Flacco was a Super Bowl winner, so
he was also elite at one point.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a 6. I was like, geez, you see other guys giving up like there was a starting linebacker for the Rams got traded for a 2024 7th-round pick swap. And Joe Flacco just goes for a straight up 6. So I'll take that as an Eagles fan. But
Well, this next
Wild
game is
move,
another
Jets.
banger. We got the Rams at the Texans, so we're going to go with the Rams here.
Rams.
No other discussion. Moving on. We got the Patriots at the Chargers. It's going to be a good game. Patriots have been actually playing a lot better. Mac Jones looks better.
Offense moving the ball.
Well, yeah, they're
Damian
moving the
Harris
ball.
is a
Damian
good
Harris.
running back. Back-to-back 100-yard games for him?
Huh?
Is it back-to-back 100-yard games for him now?
Is it?
Damian Harris? I think so. He definitely did this week. He also had 2 touchdowns.
Damian Harris blows.
Best running back in the AFC. He's been saying it all year. Yep, back-to-back 100-yard games for him.
Whoa! He had 101 yards 2 weeks ago, so don't.
That's over 100, is it not?
Doesn't matter, bitch. All right.
You average 101 yards.
I'm going Chargers.
You average 101 yards every game. You're going to be one of the best running backs in the league.
Of course.
So you get 101 yards in a game. That's a good game.
That guy blows.
Best running back AFC.
Damian Harris is good. Chargers. I'm going with Chargers here. Bounce back week. They lost prior to their bye week, which stinks. But yeah, they're coming off a bye week, and I think they're gonna just. I think it's like a revenge game. Not really against them, but like they need to really prove that they're still top contenders, even though they lost.
Yeah, I think this is not necessarily obviously not a must-win game. They'd only be 4-3 if they lose. But I feel like coming off a bye against a team that you're better than,
and the Raiders
and coming off a really bad loss.
The Raiders just won too, so now they're technically
also
a game
behind,
ahead. Yeah.
Or half game behind.
Yeah.
Chargers obviously can lose and still make the playoffs and be a really good team. Yeah. But I think in order for them to kind of
solidify themselves as a top team,
true contender, they need to win this game.
Yep.
So definitely not a must win, but like they
you
should
want,
be.
But
they
you want to win every
winning
game.
This game. Like,
you want to win every game. That's basically how it works.
This is going to be a very important game for this team.
Okay, moving on. We got the Jaguars at the Seahawks. I'm going with the Seahawks, man. I mean, they're both. Seahawks are actually a disappointment to me. Granted, Russell Wilson's hurt, so that sucks. But man, they are just not playing well. But also Jacksonville's not very good, so I am gonna go with the Seahawks here.
I'm gonna go with the Jaguars.
Motherfucker, I was literally going to do that too, but
I don't think their defense is that much worse than Seattle's, and I think on offense is better right now than Seattle is, specifically because of the quarterback situation in Seattle. Yeah. But yeah, I think we're seeing that Russell Wilson probably was the MVP the last 3 years, as far as the term of most valuable, because you take him off that team and
look what you get.
Chad Henne did some things for the Chiefs. Geno Smith is putting up 10 points here. Granted, they've played against Saints who have a good defense, and the Steelers play against two of the better defenses in the league. But actually, he's played against two of the better defenses in the league. Maybe Geno Smith throws for 300 this game.
I don't know.
But I'm still going with the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence is looking more comfortable in the pocket, making better decisions. So
yeah, buddy. So moving on, we got the Washington football team versus the Denver Broncos. I really don't see the Broncos dropping this one. They need to win. They're on a four-game losing streak, just like the Carolina Panthers.
Jerry Jeudy's back.
Jerry Jeudy is back. Teddy Bridgewater has another week of rest. Yeah, I think the Broncos win this one. Washington's still poo-poo. So that's all I got.
Interesting. So I just got a news update. Some Texans chairman used a anti-Asian slur at some recent golf event.
Nice.
So Texans continue to surprise.
He actually just said it on purpose so he can get out of the organization.
Probably. Yeah, I'm also gonna go with the. You said Broncos, right?
Broncos, yeah.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with the Broncos. Washington probably has been the most disappointing team in the league this year.
Yeah,
what? No, Chiefs. Washington's right behind them though. Not because of like they're 2-5. I don't think many teams. Nobody expects them to be like 5-2, so they're gonna have a game or two worse. But it's just the fact that they're having to win games in shootouts. Like this should have been the best defense in the league, top 2 at worst. Instead it's like bottom 5.
So we thought.
Because talent's there, and they have a defensive coach. They were good last year, but whatever. I don't know what happened. I'm going with Denver though.
Okay.
Can you not chew myself?
Next game, we got the Buccaneers at the Saints. I'm going with the Bucks. The Bucks are just the best team in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Well, top 3.
No, they are the best team in the NFL.
Yeah,
right
I mean, record doesn't show, but
yeah, they're doing this with their secondary completely demolished right now. So if they get some of these guys back, I don't know how long all their guys are out, but if they get some of their secondary guys back, watch out.
Yep. So yeah, quick one. Both we're going Bucks.
Yeah.
Okay, next game we got the Cowboys at the Vikings. Cowboys 5-1.
Diggs
v. Diggs. No.
You're right. He got traded. Forgot Stephon Diggs got traded like 2 years ago.
Traded too.
Yeah, I forgot he got traded 2 years ago.
Diggs on Diggs!
Because they play each other at some point, I thought, right?
No.
I thought they do.
I don't
Not
think
this year?
so.
Yeah, well.
At least I don't think so. But that's funny. Yeah, so no Diggs on Diggs. We do
No, it won't be this year because Eagles don't play the Patriots, I don't think.
So, yeah. Cowboys at the Vikings. I am going to go with the Vikings. I'm going to go with the Vikings. I don't really... I think Cowboys defense is playing a little better, but I think after a bye week, their players are a little more fresh. Actually, no, they're both on bye weeks.
Both teams are off bye weeks. That's what I was going to say.
That's fucking... That doesn't really matter. I'm still going with Vikings. I think Kirk Cousins has been playing like a top 10 quarterback this year. And he's got a lot of weapons to use. Dak Prescott, dude, this is going to be a good game.
I was looking at the next game.
This is a good-ass game, bro.
Damn,
this is a good game.
Cowboys and Vikings. Michael Gallup should be back, which will open things up a little more for the offense because it's not like they need more weapons, but fuck it, they can have one.
Said you were looking at the next game.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Cowboys in this one, just I guess to differ. You went the Vikings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was different. Go with the Cowboys, but it should be a good game.
This is going to be a really good game.
Now the next one.
The Monday night banger.
Is Patrick Mahomes playing?
I don't even know.
That's pretty important.
Oh, shit.
When you go from like the...
Yo, we got the Giants at 2-5 versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The same Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. 3-4. I'm going with the Giants, dude.
If Mahomes is playing, I'm going with the Chiefs. But I'm trying to figure out real quick. Expected to be ready. He's expected to be ready.
Dude, Giants, let's go!
I'm going with the Chiefs, dude. The Giants suck.
Yeah,
Chiefs are going to win this
Kadarius
game.
Toney's back, though.
Cool, so they'll win. So they'll lose this one 41-10 instead of 41-3. No, the Giants.
Yeah, right.
The Giants
act like the Chiefs defense is gonna stop
Danny Dimes,
bro.
Is pathetic. I'm still going with the Chiefs. 41-20. How many points did we score in that game? 61.
What the heck? I didn't register my other number. I just put 4. I said 49.
Probably about right. 3-1.
3-1. It's impossible, actually. Scoregami. All right. Well.
You can have 6-1 or something like that, though.
How?
You can get 1 point if it's like you're going for 2, and the ball gets fumbled all the way back to the end zone, and you recover it in your own end zone for a safety. But since it's not a 2-point conversion, it's 1 point.
No shot. That's
Swear to God.
Get the fuck
So it could be
out of here.
6-1.
No way.
But it can't be 3-1 because obviously you have to have a touchdown to get the
extra point.
extra
What?
point
That'll never happen, bro.
No, but there was one game where in college, I think the team had the ball at the 3-yard line and like 4th and goal, and the ball like kept getting like kicked and fumbled back and all the way down back to like the 5.
Oh,
so
my
even
God.
if they went in the end zone, it would have been a regular safety, but like it was only like a yard or 2 away from like where the 2-point conversion would have been from. Oh my! So
yeah, we'll never see.
It was
that.
like Louisiana Tech 3 years ago, I think.
We'll never see that in NFL history or any football history at all.
I don't think it's ever happened.
Unless
before,
they just did it on purpose.
It is possible.
You heard it here first. You can score 1 point.
Block kick, guys running down, DK freaking catches him from behind, knocks it out in the end zone. It goes through the back of the end zone. I'd assume that'd be
a safety.
A safety, right? I don't know.
I actually don't know. Good thing we're not. Good thing we're not officials.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be a safety, but the other team fumbled it through your end zone. Would that then just be a touchback? Well, it can't be a touchback. I don't know.
I don't either. But
I don't think it's ever happened before, but I would love to see it.
It will never happen. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next week for the Weekly Insider. I got different content coming out on my channel. I got a podcast coming out tomorrow, actually, on Friday. So be sure to check that out. And another casual cooking coming out Sunday. I got things coming. But join our Pick'em League. It's free. And if you made it this far, you're the GOAT. Drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week for the Weekly Insider. Every Wednesday and Wednesday and Thursday. Leo, send it off.
He's trying to bite me.
Send it off, Leo.
Does he bark? No, he's trying to get him to bark.
See ya.
Look at this distinguished gentleman.